Hey guys, it's Agem, and today we have an early sample unit from Rakk Gears Philippines, which is the Rakk Tala, a 75% gasket mounted keyboard with a knob. And you won't believe how much this keyboard costs. In fact, the closest board that I've tried that I can compare this board to is the ACO 5075. And for a pre-built kit, this is still cheaper than a bare bones ACO 5075. I wonder what was lost or what they had to sacrifice to get this price on the board. Let's find out. But first, a disclaimer. This board was sent to me by our friends at Rakk Gaming for an honest and unbiased review. You guys are watching the video at the same time as they are, so let's get to it. So with anything, let's start with an unboxing. First off, let's just talk about how cool this box design is. The yellow and black aesthetic really shows how much Rakk has evolved through the years, and I'm just here for it. So inside the box, we have the board itself, the manual, the cable, and a switch and keycap remover combo. Some quick specs of the board is that it sports a tri-mode connectivity that's wired 2.4 GHz dongle or Bluetooth 5.0, which can connect to 3 devices at once. And it's pretty smart how they decided to hide the dongle.
That's obscene, that is.
If I didn't know that it was a dongle, I would think it was an accent piece. But I really like the touch. The version I have has brown switches and ABS shine-through keycaps for that RGB goodness. The case, by the way, is made out of ABS plastic. By the looks of the board, it has north-facing switches, which get a lot of flack because of interference it has with cherry profile keycaps. But these days, long pole switches aren't too hard to find anyway, and cherry profile keycaps aren't the only keycaps that has a versatile set anymore. There's CAT, there's SA, MDA, and so on. And that's just the great thing with today's market. Almost everything has been made available. Let's not forget the board has good old plate mount stabilizers, which personally I like because of how easy it is to mod and change, which is another tick towards being a beginner friendly board. But they do not come in lube.
What you doing? I ain't got hit by one drop yet. What? Dry as a desert, bro. You're soaked.
This is so that the user can experience modding your own stabilizers or changing them into something you would like in stabs. Either way, it promotes you to mod your board. Getting inside the board, it has silicone gasket socks for its gasket mounting on the PC plate, which are sure to give you a comfortable typing experience without being too flexy or too bouncy. Personally, I kinda like a stiffer typing experience, but what do you guys prefer? Comment down below and subscribe while you guys are there. Inside the case, you get your case dampeners and plate dampeners, all made of silicone, which is a very dense material for dampening, so it will sound fairly muted. But hey, it's customizable, so you can just remove them if you want to tune the board to what kind of sound you want. But if you didn't have them, that would be harder to look for them. I would honestly rather have them in the board and free.
I'm free.
Than to get someone to custom make me one. So under the PCB, you'll see that it has Kale hot swap sockets, the RGB LEDs, and the battery, which is 2200 milliampere hours, which might sound small.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
But believe me, for a keyboard, that's a lot. Especially if you won't use the RGB. So anyway, here's a stock typing test of the Rakk Tala. And here's the modded typing test of the Rakk Tala. Minimal mods, not too many. I kept the same switches but modded the stabilizers, just so you guys hear the difference. In conclusion, I think the Rakk Tala has great potential. You can easily mod it and change the keycaps and switches or something and make it your own. Not to mention the tri-mode connectivity, which I am realizing now is so useful when you have a laptop and hate that laptop keyboard. But I digress. The Rakk Tala is a great board for beginners trying to dip their feet into the hobby and try their hand at modding. But stock or modded, the board is really good, offering a wide variety of customizability and functionality.
Number of weapons found. Many.
You're sure to find what you need in this board. And for 2,000 pesos, you can't go wrong with this board. Especially as a base of what you can customize and do for it. You have enough of a budget to buy switches, keycaps, maybe even more expensive stabilizers. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.